The battle for justice rages on. Sunday, a Kentucky police officer shot an unarmed 25-year-old man. And the sheriff's office is overjoyed about one thing.
We are glad that he is white.
Yes. Cops in Kentucky are wishing for white men to die. And I, for one, am outraged. Catherine, aren't you outraged? Did you hear that quote? Can you believe what he said?
When I first saw this headline and read this story, I thought, oh my God, did he really send that in a work email when he knew somebody could read it? And I was like, oh no, he actually said it to the actual media.
Yes,
on purpose.
On purpose, but
out loud he said it to the media.
But of course.
Has no one, they need coaches for their brand.
Why? Why?
Listen, why? Because it was taken out of context. That's why, and I'll defend what he said. Listen, the media reports on this story all used that quote out of context. Let's look at the full response from Sheriff Mattingly after being asked if police expect backlash like Ferguson or like Baltimore.
We must take notice of previous cases that the media and how the media has handled those situations. Chief McCubbin and I are both transparent people. We want the public to be informed and accurately informed. And we do not want trouble. We are glad that he is white, and we shouldn't have to be worried about that. And we do not want any backlash or violence in this community because people have been misinformed.
See, now you just get lost in his pleasant voice, don't you?
Yeah.
Prior to the shooting, the man had allegedly stolen a car, rammed it into 2 police cars, and tried to steal an officer's gun. He's currently hospitalized and listed in serious condition from the gunshots. The police issued a statement on the victim's condition.
We are glad that he is white.
No, they did not say that. Obviously, I'm defending them for their statements. Rob, I'm not sure what the outrage crowd is trying to do here. What are they, this was listed on several websites. Look what this cop said.
Any person who heard that story and didn't also say, oh, thank God the guy was white, is lying. Of course you're glad he's white. You may not like the fact that you're glad he's white. You may not like the fact that we live in a country where that, or at a time in a country where that's something we'd care about. But of course that guy's glad he's white.
Of course.
The first time you hear a cop shot somebody, you think, please let him be a white guy.
Please, of course.
And when he is like, oh, thank God.
I also just think it's a very
Right.
interesting thing to say out loud in a press conference where you have control of the situation and could probably say something that would sound
But
better.
he was talking, as you can see, he was talking. And it was a long
But
press
he was
conference.
talking to the media. It was about the media.
Yes.
He told the truth. He said how he felt. That's fine.
Right.
Come on.
We've all
For
said
10
it, Ben.
seconds, let's all
I
tell the
said I
truth.
was shocked.
Tell the truth, Ben. How many times have you said, I am so glad I'm white?
Oh, well, I'm actually Puerto Rican, Tom.
Oh, sorry.
Me too.
No, but finally we have cops actually speaking out about the scourge of the white people and things of that nature. No, I understand what this guy was trying to say. I think he said it terribly, and I understand the kind of reaction that they're getting because of that.
Really?
Yeah.
We're piling on this guy. Joanne,
Not me.
Joanne, aren't you glad you're white?
At times, I'm very privileged, and I'm aware of that. But this is, of course, a very sensitive time for our country. But the police still have to do their job. And what stinks, what he's trying to say is, with the media circus that's really kind of wrapping around everything that's been going on around the country, it can be very difficult to do your job effectively. And the last thing I want is for any police officer to hesitate in an instance where they need to pull out their gun. And I think that's what this officer was trying to say, is that we had to do our job. And the fact that we were even skeptical about how we were doing this is the problem.
I'm okay with a little bit of
I'm going to do the little hesitation.
I don't
with
think
the gun.
10 seconds of honesty would be good. I was actually in a bar in Maryland when they put up a picture of the 6 cops that were indicted in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And the first thing everyone said in that bar was a mix. There was a bunch of different races in that bar. We're like, oh my God, 3 of them are black.
Yeah.
That was the first thing people said. And everyone said it when they saw those pictures. Everyone, and if you deny it, you are lying. And at least that guy was honest for 10 seconds. It's good for this country to have 10 seconds of honesty.
That's it.
And I know it may offend the sensibilities.
That's a good web show.
The very
I
delicate
never even
sensibilities
used
down
that
here.
word. I said I was shocked.
Rob, I think that's a good
I
web
was
series. 10
shocked.
seconds of
Michigan.
honesty.
You're
What do
from
you think?
Michigan. You're
I'm
shocked
from-
by everything.
I'm from outside Detroit.
All
I'm
right, coming
shocked
up.
by nothing.
Everyone's second favorite Sheen, Charlie, reveals his biggest regret. He has so many to choose from, I'm surprised he can pick just one. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Tonight's sponsor is the Daylight Savings Bank. Store up your sunshine for a rainy day with the Daylight Savings Bank. Member FDIC, not responsible for the global sunshine crisis of 2007.